Hey there folks, Lenny Rudo here from FishTalk magazine. Today we are fishing on a CCA reef site. We're at Tillman Reef. There are reef balls down there. There are all kinds of structure, and one of the nice things about these reefs is they attract all kinds of fish. You get real diversity. Today we've already caught bluefish, sea bass, spot. There's all kinds of stuff down there. Now, what are you going to use to fish these reefs? I like to get a little jigging spoon, and then I tip it with a tiny little piece of fish bites. Shrimp flavor works great, bloodworm works great. This rig has a little tandem hook up top, so you get a second shot at them right there. That is a wonderful way to fish. Another really good rig to use here is a sabiki rig, a Chesapeake sabiki, of course, so it only has 2 hooks. State of Maryland, you're only allowed 2. Just put on, again, a tiny little piece of fish bites bloodworm. Drop it on down there, give a few little jigs, and see what bites. Woo-hoo. Hey, there we go. A little croaker. Can you hear him croaking? I love these little guys. I'd like him to be a little bigger, so I'll let him go. But it does speak to the incredible diversity you get on these reefs.
Woo! Another sea bass. Beautiful little fish. Going back. See you another day. Get back down there on the reef.
Ooh, nice sea bass. That's a maybe. I don't think he's gonna make it. But it's a maybe. He's worth measuring.
Another one. He's also grumpy.
Good. It's fake. Another spot.
Is Jesse out fishing you lately?
I don't know. I'm not keeping track, but I'm pretty sure I've caught biggest, and first, and most. Oh, it's a toad. Now, David's been catching some fish on this rig, and Dave, I want you to explain to everybody exactly what this is, because when it comes to fishing these reefs, that guy is a producer.
This is the Chesapeake Bay sabiki rig, and what's unique about it is that a Chesapeake Bay sabiki rig only has 2 hooks on the rig. That is a rule in Maryland. So you can find these elsewhere that could have 4 or 5 hooks, but in the Chesapeake you can find them at our local tackle retailers with just the 2 hooks. They come with a little bit of a teaser on there that attracts the fish, but if you tip them with some fish bites like I did with the shrimp here, you get down to the bottom, jig it a little bit with a nice light weight. It's a really fun way to tackle go after all the different species that are down here.
You get
great things.
All kinds of stuff on that. Now, one thing you do need to remember, if you're in the vicinity of some larger fish, there could be some black drum down there right now, they will shred that little rig.
Oh yeah.
So you don't want to just come armed with a sabiki, but it's great to have them on hand, especially if you got kids on board. Non-stop action.
Absolutely. And you can see right here, these hooks are light wire. That one broke. I don't know if an oyster toad cracked it in half or what happened, but it may have broken off on the reef. So keep an eye on that. Grab a whole bunch of them because they will break. They are light line. And like Lenny said, you hang into a big fish, it's going to break this rig. So you want a replacement, but it's fantastic, mimicking some of the small stuff in the water column these smaller fish eat on these reefs. So don't go fishing without them.
Having side scan is a tremendous advantage. You can see down here, I'm looking at reef balls all over on one side of the screen. The other side I see a few, so I know I got more off to my right. At the same time, I've got the straight down image going so I can see what's right underneath of the boat. A lot of guys are just going to have that, and you know what? That's fine. As long as you can find the structure. That is the key to these reefs, is getting on top of the structure. Once you find it, fish it. If you don't get bites, move on rapidly. I'll never sit on one of these spots more than 10-15 minutes without getting bites. In my mind, there's no such thing as waiting for the fish to bite, okay? A lot of times the fish are going to be focused up on one area of the reef or another, and getting right on top of them can really be critical. Look, I caught a dead oyster. Not exactly prize of the month, but all kinds of critters live in there. That is very valuable habitat out here on the reef. Well, people, I lost count of how many species of fish we caught today. We got spot, we got bluefish, we got toadfish, we got croaker, we got silver perch. We just got all kinds of goodies, and you know, we didn't get any giant fish, but that's common when you're reef fishing. Sometimes you do get into the big ones, sometimes you catch lots of small fish, but that makes it a ton of fun. It's a great experience, especially if you want to take kids fishing and give them non-stop action. Check out those reefs. Don't miss another cool FishTalk video. Click below to subscribe.
Habitat today equals fish tomorrow, folks.